to return $3 million in illegal tax hikes. He cracked down on an HMO, ripping off seniors and taxpayers, and saved $350 million. And when Lotto employees spent thousands on prime rib and party favors instead of our schools, John Chung put a stop to it. Sharp and independent, John Chung is saving our state billions.
I'm Mark Mullen. Happening right now, a rare look at Camp Pendleton Marines training for Afghanistan. The unit is mourning the loss as well of 7 of its own. A house in North Park goes up in flames late this afternoon, what investigators believe may have caused it. And the cars that get ticketed the most, are you driving one of them? We've got a lot to share. It's a Friday. We're glad you're here. The News at 5 starts now.
Now, NBC 739 News at 5.
I'm Catherine Garcia in for Susan Taylor. Thank you for joining us. Camp Pendleton Marines are mourning the loss of 7 of their own in Afghanistan. 4 of the men died Wednesday from an IED, an improvised explosive device in Helmand province. These are pictures from their Facebook and MySpace pages. Lance Corporal Joseph Roadwalk was a machine gunner from Albany, Oregon. He was 21 years old. Private First Class Victor Dew was 20 years old. He was an anti-tank assault man from Granite Bay, California. This was his first combat deployment. 22-year-old Corporal Justin Kane was a machine gunner from Wisconsin. He received a Purple Heart among many other awards. Lance Corporal Philip Vinage was also awarded a Purple Heart. The 19-year-old was an anti-tank assault man from Missouri. The other 3 Marines were killed yesterday. They are 21-year-old Lance Corporal Irvin Siniceros of Clarksville, Arkansas, 26-year-old Lance Corporal Joseph Lopez from Rosamond, California, and 19-year-old Lance Corporal Alec Catherwood of Byron, Illinois. The men all belong to the 3-5. The unit went through extensive training before leaving for Afghanistan.
In May, they gave Alicia Dean a rare inside look at what they do, and well, they offered their candid insights on the number 1 danger that they face.
Short count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start.
The enemy's going to know with the limited number of roads that are over there which roads you're going to have to take. And so he's going to do his job in making sure that it's difficult for you to get from point A to point B.
The 3-5's mission is to meet those threats head on, so their fellow Marines might have safer passage.
Since we're motorized, a lot of times we turn into convoy security as well as route clearance, looking for those IEDs and then protecting convoys as they move on those routes.
On a rough and tumble mountain pass in the heart of Camp Pendleton that mimics the unforgiving terrain they'll travel in Afghanistan, these Marines learn even the smallest detail matters.
Whenever we're tactical transiting, make sure we got windows closed. Why do we have the windows closed? So if an IED goes off, we don't have any overpressure inside the vehicle or shrapnel.
Survival means always being on the edge of keeping the peace and containing deadly attacks.
If you're traveling a 60-mile route, you can expect to go through friendly territory and meet and greet civilians in a friendly village, and then in the next 30 miles be in continuous contact with the enemy, in and out, sporadic contact with the enemy. It's just something you have to plan for. And the IED threat is big. It's a huge threat, and it's something that all convoys have to plan for.
Knowing that even the best plans won't ensure that everyone makes it out of an ambush. Alicia Dean, NBC 7, 39.
More to that point, sadly, there are more deaths to report in Afghanistan today. 3 more NATO troops were killed. That raises the alliance's death toll to 17 in just 3 days.
Well, firefighters are on the scene of a house fire in North Park. Mari Payton is